Okay. On tonight's show, let's try that again. On tonight's show, young Frankenstein bites the dust.
The greatest show is about to get better.
Let it go!
Quiz night!
Belt of the week and more on this evening's performance of Treading the Boards.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 8 of Treading the Boards. It is episode 8, isn't it? Or is it 9? 9! Episode 9!
I think.
It's 9!
9, we're looming to our 10th.
I've labelled it wrong. We have big plans for the 10th.
Oh, we do.
We do.
Balloons and everything.
But yes, welcome to Treading the Boards, the musical podcast for everything West End, Broadway and beyond. I am Robin. Hello. And joining me as ever this week is...
Hello, I'm Sheena.
Sheena has a cold.
Yeah, it might get better in a minute.
Okay. I had a cold last week. I sounded all like...
You've passed it on.
I've passed it on. I don't think I have. I think you got yours from somewhere else.
It's a different cold. Completely different cold.
I'm pretty much over mine, but I could still have a coughing fit. So this will be interesting.
Inhalers at the ready.
Yeah. So, we've just about recovered from our musical extravaganza of last week.
Yeah, I can't believe that was a week ago.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's insane. Like, we need to book more.
Yes.
Go back.
We've got a couple, you're here later.
Here later. Sheena has told me about something that I didn't know existed that I got extremely excited about, which is the Bat Out of Hell app. Which exists. I didn't know this. I got very excited. Well, you said I wouldn't need it.
Well, I didn't say you wouldn't need it.
I said, will I need it? You're like, no, I don't think so.
Well, yeah. But then I didn't actually realise its full potential until I started showing you. I was like, oh, I get what this does now. It took me a while. When I played on it before, I didn't get it. I'm not very technological. But then when I showed you, I was like, oh, actually, this is pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
And you need your volume on. My phone's always on silent, so you make sure that it's off silent. Because it actually works when you've got it on loud. And this is why I didn't think you'd need it. But now, I know that your life was incomplete.
I need to find my ticket. Where did my ticket go?
You got the CD. But yeah, so go to the App Store. Available on all good Android, iOS, and things stores. So yes, type in Bat Out of Hell, and it's got the little logo, like the motorbike, the orange logo with the motorbike on it. And then you need to do this.
So you get the app. If you're watching the screen, you can see you get the app. And basically it's augmented reality. And I love augmented reality anyway. If you don't know what it is, basically it picks up things and it shows you things.
In like the real world.
Yeah. So
like Pokemon.
Like Pokemon. Yes, like Pokemon Go. So let's start with the soundtrack. So I have the Bat Out of Hell soundtrack here. I'm just working out how best to show you this, so I'm gonna have to try and be very clever. If you're not watching the video, you won't see anything.
Maybe I could sing or something.
So so if you can kind of make that out on my phone, it's the stage.
It shows you like a 3D virtual tour of the stage,
and you can like move all around it, and you can see it, and it's.
See, I didn't realise you could move it when I played on it last week, but now I realise you can.
See, and it all sticks to the it's so cool.
It is really cool. But if you're going to see Bat Out of Hell, download this before, because I read that there's loads of different points around the Dominion that you can do this on. So you scan it and something happens. But we didn't have it before we went, so we may have to go again.
We might have to.
Just to do... Yeah, we should go again.
Just to do
Just
this.
for that, yeah.
I don't know what the bat button does on it.
There's a bat button?
There's a bat button on the app.
See, I need to play with this better.
It switches it round.
So it makes you look like you're a bat?
It's a selfie button.
But does it make you look like a bat? Oh, like a...
It's a selfie button.
So definitely download the app, have a bit of fun with it.
So you can scan like everything. The soundtrack, the poster, the newspaper, everything. The best bit is scanning your ticket. I'm going to ruin it for people because I got very excited.
Spoiler alert, if you don't want to know, just close your ears.
Stop for about 10 seconds-ish. So basically you can scan the ticket and it like the actors must have had a right laugh doing this. So if I get it lined up.
There's like 2 of you. So this is the bit you need it on the volume for.
Yeah. Is it going to get it?
It's too light.
Wait.
But it's worth just buying a ticket, even if you're not going to go, just to play on this.
Oh. Ah!
So that was a sneak...
Where is he?
For crying out loud, you know I love you for buying a ticket. See you soon.
So they like appear and talk to you.
So definitely, it is worth downloading that app.
It really is. Go and download the app. And then if you use it in the theatre, let us know. Cause...
No, we need to go back and do it. Don't ruin it.
Okay. We won't ruin it. We need to go back.
Yeah, like, don't tell us what happens because then that'll give us a reason to go back.
Yeah. Tell us if we need to. Well, we need to go back anyway. But, so yeah, that's exciting. Very exciting. Next up, Frozen the Musical has released their soundtrack. It's pretty special. Now, someone in this room isn't a big fan of Frozen.
Astrid. I didn't go a bundle on the film. I think I was, like you said, probably the only person in the world that didn't.
But you do work with kids, so you've been subjected to it a lot.
They sang it every day, and they don't know all the words. They're very good at singing, but over and over, it's calmed down a bit. But we were listening to the soundtrack earlier, and I'm actually quite interested in maybe listening to it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, let's not go that far yet, but I'll be walking in an Elsa dress next week, just flinging my arm around the door, singing "Let It Go." I'm gonna be completely transformed.
We've mentioned Frozen on Broadway before. It's officially opened, and there's a bit more about it coming up soon. But the soundtrack sounds amazing, and I've watched. There's like a video online of them making it basically, and the writers Bobby and Christina Lopez got in kind of a lot more people, so they kind of boosted the string section and boosted the chorus to make it sound epic on the soundtrack. And there's obviously new songs which have been released for the first time. They released the Let It Go from Broadway version on the day the album was released, and it just sounds amazing. I really want to see this show.
It sounds like it's going to be like a massive choral production
that works.
Yeah,
because I didn't think Anastasia worked, but this sounds like it works.
Even from I didn't listen to much of it, but you can tell it's going to be magical. It's just got that real magical sort of sense to it.
Yeah, and Let It Go sounds amazing. And the bit that got me, the ending of For the First Time in Forever. I was listening to this soundtrack at work. I got to song 4 or 3, which is For the First Time in Forever. I had to stop because I was welling. So,
sat at your desk crying.
And I said to my workmate Ellie, shout out to Ellie, I was like, well, I've had to stop because I'm crying. But she said today that she's now downloaded the soundtrack and she was listening to it on the way to work and had to stop it in the middle of For the First Time in Forever. So she hasn't heard the ending yet.
Oh no. So tomorrow you and Ellie are just going to be sat there sobbing over your work.
Yeah, I know. I need to message her and be like, what did you think? So that happened.
But it does sound very good.
Yeah.
And you told me something that made me quite happy. The Yoo-hoo Big Summer Blowout. Yeah. He's got a song. That's pretty exciting.
It sounds like a crazy song.
Sounds amazing.
You got the boots.
I think they should take our choreography for it too. We had some cool moves for it.
Yeah, I think they should definitely.
So if you work for Frozen, give us a call. We'll show you the dance move because you've seen our gangster ones. So, give us a ring.
Definitely. And more exciting coming up. What's coming up soon, Sheena?
What is coming up soon? Oh, I'm very excited about this. Yeah. We are heading back to London Is this what we're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We are heading back to London in a few weeks' time for West End Live 2018. Yes!
Wait, do you want to sound really epic?
Yeah.
Should we see that again?
Okay.
Wait.
We are heading.
Wait.
I'm just building up.
Oh. Wait.
For.
Wait.
Just pretend you don't know where we're heading.
Okay. I broke it. Wait.
Oh no.
Why did that break it?
Because it was. Oh no, we can't even hear us.
I broke it.
Oh. Well,
Sorry.
we're going to West End Live.
See,
2018.
I wanted to make that sound epic.
Taken. West End Live 2018.
We'll go with that for now. I want to.
So, if you haven't gathered, so if you don't know what West End Live is, it's literally amazing. It's like Glastonbury for theatre geeks. It's brilliant. So the majority of shows come on, do a couple of songs, do a little set, and the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah,
it's free.
It's amazing.
It's all in Trafalgar Square in London. They set up a big stage and everything, and it gets packed, doesn't it?
Yeah, you have to be there early.
We're normally sort of a quarter of the way, like in the front, so we don't realise how busy it is behind us, and it just gets huge, and everyone's singing, and everyone knows all the words, and you're just surrounded by theatre geeks like yourself.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's such it's just a hell of an experience.
The atmosphere's lovely, and you can have a chat to people about shows and have a little sing-song. The only thing is, though, this year, the Jersey Boys aren't going to be there.
I know.
They've closed. And they were amazing. They, brought the party.
They really did.
You know, people are bopping around and that. But the Jersey Boys came on. They just smashed it. So,
I reckon they're going to go mad for Bat of Hell this year.
Oh, yeah.
I think the crowd's going to go insane for that.
And Hamilton.
Oh, God. Christ, that's going to go... But things like Wicked and everything.
Yeah, they're all there.
They just go mad for it. And some of them are in costume, some of them aren't. And it's a hell of a experience.
It's so much fun.
It really is. And we're going to be there.
Yes.
Please come and say hi if you see us. We might have things to give you if you share a selfie with us. Maybe.
A West End selfie. Oh, that wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. West End Live selfie. We'll work on that name, but
but we will definitely. I'll let people know. You know, if there will be a surprise, even if we might chill out in the theatre cafe at some point. If you wanted to come meet us, we could give you a time.
Like we're celebrities.
I know, right? We just sit in there and then see if anyone turns up. But yeah, shout out to the theatre cafe. We will do a big feature on you at some point. I want to message you and stuff. But if you're in Shaftesbury Avenue in London, opposite Les Miserables, Theatre Cafe, very, very nice.
It's amazing. It's so cool in there.
And they just play West End songs, and they have things on the walls and
the tables and their cups.
And the toilets are really cool, aren't they?
Yeah, they've changed one. So you've got like a dressing room mirror in there. They've got all the posters, so you can do your little send us in your Theatre Cafe selfie. I think that's the thing on their website that you can send in your Theatre Cafe selfies. And all the celebrities that's been there, like all the West End stars, have signed the door. So it's really cool. They got amazing props, and they got original Billy Elliot props behind the counter. All sorts. They got a Wicked broom. They're all sorts in there.
And they do karaoke apparently, or open mic afternoons, which I still need to take part in. But whenever we go in and it's on, no one's doing it. So I'm never confident enough to just go, I want to
grab the mic.
Yeah, but I will do one day.
It could be the West End Live one.
It could be. I could get excited and belt out.
Just burst in there.
Waving through a window or something.
By then, I'm going to be dressed as Elsa. So
we could do Love as an Open Door.
Is that what the reindeer sings?
No.
Oh. But yeah, let's do that.
The reindeer doesn't have a song.
Ah.
Well, Christoph gives him a voice.
Does he talk?
No.
Ah. Okay, but let's do that one. We'll get practicing.
Yay!
It's going to take a lot of practice for
West
me.
End Live is going to be exciting.
Yes. Cannot wait.
Cannot wait. So, more exciting news. We got lots of little bits today.
Yeah.
We didn't have a great deal to talk about, so we're padding. Just to be very honest with everyone.
We like to waffle.
Yeah. So, but more exciting news, which we're going to cover again later on. A certain movie musical got released on DVD this week on Monday, and that is The Greatest Showman. Incredible movie, Greatest Showman. If you like theatre and musicals, I can't believe you haven't seen it yet. But if you haven't, see it. Go and buy the DVD
definitely.
and watch it, and buy the soundtrack. Literally everyone I know, they've been to watch it. They left the cinema. They bought the soundtrack.
I did that.
I bought it in the car park of the cinema when I left.
I think I bought it on the way home.
Yeah, it's a very special show.
Oh, it's incredible.
Justin and Benj wrote all the music. They also wrote David Hansen and things like that. And it features, off the top of my head, Keala Settle, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Zendaya, Michelle Williams,
Rebecca Ferguson,
and Lauren Elred sang in it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good work, guys.
But but it's really good. So it's out on DVD. So go for your beats and watch it as much as you want.
My friend hadn't seen it in the cinema, and it was available to download before the DVD came out. And she downloaded it and said, "Oh, we're just gonna watch this tonight." I think that was about a week ago. Genuinely a week ago. I think she's watched it about 14 times. I keep getting these Snapchats going, my husband's out, I'm just watching this again. And then you get another picture and you know, the next night, I just started this. And I said to her, "Do you watch it again?" And she went, "Well, I fell asleep because it's quite late, so I have to watch it again tonight." So she just keeps watching it. So, yeah, so it is one that you want to keep going back to.
Yeah.
I have the DVD waiting at my house. My mum bought it for me. So hopefully tomorrow, DVD night.
Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, Greatest Showman. Go out and buy it. It's worth it.
Definitely.
Oh, and I have a video. I'm going to vlog my video of me playing This Is Me on my recorder. And I did loads of the backing parts and everything. So if you head on over to youtube.com/littledib, you should find my video. I think I linked to it now down below. So if you look in the description, there's a link to my YouTube channel.
It's definitely worth a watch. It's amazing.
It's a workable watch. And to finish off our little opening segment, I thought this would be fun. It might not work. We'll see what happens. But on What's on Stage, they have little quizzes every now and again. And this one's quite recent.
They haven't picked up our show of Do You Know Your Ball from Your Bow?
They haven't.
So, I thought we'd have, contracts and all flying in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to up that. I'm going to make paddles and stuff for that.
Okay. We definitely need paddles and be yes.
Yeah, so Do You Know Your Balls from Your Bow will be back. But for today,
we have on the whatsonstage.com West End or Broadway, where did these musicals play first? Take on our quiz on the origins of some of the most lauded musicals in history.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. So we're going to do this together and we'll see what happens. We haven't rehearsed any of these, so this will be fun. Sweeney Todd, Sheena, West End or Broadway?
I'd go Broadway.
I think Broadway.
Final answer?
We got it right!
Correct.
Stephen Sondheim and Hugh Wheeler's musical premiered at the Eurus Theatre, New York on the 1st of March 1979 before transferring to the Theatre Royal Drury Lane, London on the 2nd of July 1980.
Ooh, very close.
Yes. Miss Saigon.
I'd say West End.
I think West End. Yeah.
Yes.
Claude, I'm not going to read them all. It opened in Drury Lane again on the 20th of September 1989.
Ah, same year.
Yeah. Saturday Night Fever.
Ooh. Broadway?
Yeah, should we go Broadway?
I don't know. What do you reckon?
Oh, we were wrong. But
West
53%
End.
of people think the same. So we're with the majority. It opened on the London Palladium on the 5th of May 1998.
Ah.
Jesus Christ Superstar. That was West End.
Yeah, I'd go West End.
No, it was Broadway. I swear that was West End.
Sorry.
Oh. It opened at the Mark Hellinger Theatre in New York on the 12th of October 1971.
Oh, we were so confident.
Starlight Express. That must have been
I'd go
End.
West End. but we are. The odds are with us here. To be fair,
It was in the Apollo Victoria. It must be West End.
West End.
Yes, it's West End. We got it right.
Excellent.
Victoria. Yeah, there you go. Apollo Victoria Theatre on 27th of March, 1984.
Yes.
Sound of Music.
Oh, I don't know.
Broadway.
Broadway.
Yay!
Hey.
Opened on Broadway at the Lount Fontaine Theatre, New York, on the 16th of November, 1959. Kiss Me Kate.
I'd say Broadway.
Broadway. Yeah.
That's coming back to London, but for a very, very short time. But it looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really limited window. And I think it's in June, actually.
Okay.
We passed it on the tube, so I didn't get the dates. But yeah.
Opened in New York on the 30th of December, 1948. Wow. Mamma Mia, that was West End. Yeah.
Oh, but like everyone knew that.
It opened in London 6th of April, 1999. It's almost 20 years.
Fair
Wow.
Lady. My Fair Lady West End?
You reckon?
Oh, I don't know.
I want to see Broadway.
Or go Broadway.
Yay.
Good choice.
Opened in New York, 15th March 1956.
I'd love to see My Fair Lady. I loved Pygmalion, which is obviously the same sort of story, the original, where it came from. I'd love to see My Fair Lady. And we know this one.
Sister Act, we know this one.
Because we were there.
So Sister Act opened in the West End in 2009. 2009?
Oh my God,
that's like 10 years ago.
We've known each other a long time. Well, I know we've known each other for like ever, but...
But that was the first show we went to London to see on our own.
Yeah, growing up, eh?
I know, right?
Yeah.
We were like 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I still remember the jumper I wore because I was really impressed because I was going to London on my own. Well, not on my own, but... and I bought it. And you know when them jumpers, like, it wasn't knitted, that sounded... But it was knitted, I suppose. Like a woolen jumper. And it stretches. So my sleeves were like this wide by the end of the day. It was by my knees and it looked like I had a dress on. But the show was incredible.
It was really good. And sorry. And I think I didn't like the Broadway version. And I've seen the Broadway version because they then released a Broadway one to the amateur groups in the UK. So I've seen amateur productions and I didn't like the Broadway one. They changed bits that didn't need changing and they cut a song out and changed a song and...
It was unnecessary to change them because they were really good songs.
Really good.
Really funny ones.
Yeah. So it's not going to tell us what we got out of it.
I think we got like 8.
Skip this and continue. 8 out of 10. Standing
You've
ovation.
bossed
You've
it.
bossed it.
Yes. So if you're watching this, can you actually just stand for us?
Yeah, please stand. And we will bow. Yay. Well, that was fun.
Oh, we're not as bad as we thought.
No. Oh, okay. If you'd like to contact the show, you can do so with the following methods. You can find us on Facebook. Find us by typing in Treading the Boards Podcast. Sheena, how else can they find us?
You can find us on Twitter.
Yes.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Robin. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
You can find us on Twitter at TreadsBoardPod.
Yep.
And on Snapchat at TreadBoardsPod.
Yep.
Please join us on there because we got many friends on there.
Oh,
I know.
and
Makes you
Sheena wants
sad.
friends on Snapchat. So
Yeah.
please go and join Snapchat.
Yeah. So come on over.
You can also find that and all our other details on our website, which is trainingtheboardspodcast.com. And there's a contact form if you want to email us. It's trainingtheboardspodcast@gmail.com. And if you'd like to donate, there's a link on the website, and that would be awesome. And we can keep bringing you awesome stuff like this. Yay!
So yeah, get in touch.
Get in touch. So, news. We've actually moved on to our news.
News.
I don't have any news music.
We'll make some.
No, I have no news. News.
So, up first
News.
on
The
the
news
news.
is sad news, really. Well, kind of sad, kind of not. But Young Frankenstein is closing in the London. In the London.
The London.
In the London.
The one and only.
Is that not him? Hadley? Oh, that's Hadley Fraser. Oh, he looks like thingy.
Yeah, so I don't know too much. I know it's Ross Noble, Leslie Joseph. Is that her name?
Yep.
The Birds of Feather lady.
Yep.
And
Summer Strallen.
And Diane Pilkington.
And Hadley Fraser.
It's gone down incredibly well. They did a thing on the Olivier's, didn't they?
Yeah.
This massive tap dancing number, which I presume was in the show.
I don't
know where it fit, but I don't know much about it.
No.
Which was incredible, and it looked really funny. And Ross Noble is hilarious, in life. So I'd imagine he portrayed that across to it. So I'd imagine it was quite a fun show to watch.
It's not the end of its life, though. So Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein will close at the Garrick Theatre on the 25th of August after a year in the West End. The production will then embark on a major UK national tour from September 2019. It has been announced today, and today was the 10th of May, and this is on What's on Stage. It was directed by Susan Stroman. It's got 5-star reviews. Particular praise went to Hadley Fraser's leading Dr. Frankenstein, as well as Ross Noble, who went to win What's on Stage award for his performance as a bumbling sidekick, Igor. The full venue details and dates of the tour to be announced, and then the tickets will go on sale. At the moment, Brooks said, "Thank you, London audiences, for embracing Young Frankenstein and for making such a smash hit in the West End. I'm so happy that soon the rest of the UK will get the chance to see it. So see it before you die, or you'll regret it forever."
Maybe we should see that when it comes on tour.
I mean, we might regret it forever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Young Frankenstein. We've walked past it a number of times.
Is that Tim Minchin? Did he go and see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously if Tim's a fan, it's got to be good.
It's got to be good.
Yeah, so sad news, but silver lining that it is coming to a theatre near you.
It is. Next up, this is from Variety.com. Ooh. And so this is back to Frozen again. And considering Frozen's been open for about a month on Broadway, it's not been long. Well, maybe a bit longer. But it hasn't been, there for too long. Opening in March. See? It's been there like a month. They've just announced, literally today, that it's going to go on a North American tour next year. Next fall in 2019, with an official opening at the Pentages in Los Angeles during the theatre's 2019-2020 season. So, yeah, last part of 2019, Frozen's on tour in America already, and it's only been there for a month. Cast, engagement dates, and ticket information is still to come, but the music team will be supervised by two-time Tony winner Stephen Oramus, and the orchestra is led by Dave Metzger. Music from Frozen is from the husband and wife composing duo of Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez. Book is by Jennifer Lee, while Michael Grandage directs. And I say, I'm very excited to see it, so I'm hoping it will come to London. It better come to London.
I'd imagine it would.
Can't imagine it's not going to come to London.
No.
Oh, it's got a record. After opening in March on Broadway, Frozen broke 2 house box office records at St James Theatre and garnered 3 Tony nominations for Musical, Best Score, and Book of a Musical. It also received a Drama League nomination for Musical and Drama Desk nominations for Actor and Puppet Design. So
It's got to have something pretty special about it to announce the tour that quick.
yeah, that's
crazy.
Really crazy. Crazy.
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, so Frozen. If you
pretty
if you live
exciting.
in America, you can see it on tour. Like, I'm so jealous.
They should have brought it over here before.
I know. Well, they might, like, if they've released it that quick, you never know, they might
Yeah, that's true.
go for it and bring it over.
I'd imagine it's going to go down to rave reviews.
Yes. This last news story is very exciting. If it's real.
Yes.
I can't guarantee this.
But let's hope it is.
But let's hope it is. So I shared this on our Facebook page the other day when I saw it and got very excited. So this is from The Sun. And it is: the show goes on. Hugh Jackman's movie, The Greatest Showman, set for the bright lights of Broadway despite being written off by critics. The musical, which was inspired by the life of P.T. Barnum, will bring to the stage iconic songs such as This Is Me and Never Enough. So, apparently, Dan Wootton...
like Dan.
Do you?
Yeah, he's on, like, the morning programmes.
Oh, him!
Yeah.
I know who you mean. Oh.
Is it Lorraine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he on Lorraine? He's on something like that, isn't he?
Yeah.
So apparently he has the scoop that it is going to be taken to Broadway.
Woo!
Which, oh, look at her dress.
She has a butterfly dress on.
That's well cool.
Who's
Sorry.
that next to Hugh Jackman?
That's the director.
Oh.
There's a picture of Zendaya in a butterfly dress. She looks very pretty.
This is going to be absolutely incredible if it becomes a show. Can you imagine that as a show?
No. No.
Bah! It would be absolutely incredible. I so hope it does.
I really hope it does. I mean, they could put Kayla Settle in it.
That'd be
'Cause
mind blowing.
She's a Broadway actress anyway. Hugh Jackman could even do it for a bit if he's not busy. They would definitely bring the crowds in.
They could almost have the whole cast, but I know they wouldn't do that. But
so apparently the stage show is priority over any sequel or spin-off.
ooh.
The Great Showman was actually workshopped for 10 weeks before filming, mirroring the preparation of a theatre show. So, I mean, it's got all the legs of a theatre show. And
Well, definitely.
The director, Michael Gracie, is a theatre director.
I think that might have been their intention from, the start to
Yeah.
see where it could go if it went down well, to progress that way.
I mean, it's kind of the same idea that happened with Smash. 'Cause
Yeah.
Smash was always meant to show the making of this show and then put the show on Broadway. But the TV show didn't do that well, so they never put the show on, which sucks because
It
to
was
see
incredible.
Bombshell live would have been unbelievable.
It was such a good show as well.
I know.
Loved it.
And they a few years ago they did like a concert version of it, and they got all the cast from the TV show. Tickets sold out within like hardly any time. Tickets just sold out, and there's videos of it on YouTube if you want to find it, and it was brilliant. It was so good.
If you haven't watched it, definitely watch the box set. It's only 2 seasons, but they are so worth it.
Yeah,
You'll love it.
definitely.
And you'll buy the soundtrack. It'll be one of them ones like The Greatest Showman. You watch it and then you're like, I need to listen to that.
Yes,
So definitely do it.
definitely. But yeah, Great Showman. Hopefully they are working on a Broadway transfer.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I will definitely be considering going to Broadway to see that.
That'd be amazing.
I'm just seeing if there's anything else. It's the second major musical based on P.T. Barnum's life.
After Barnum.
After Barnum. Barnum was a Western staple from 1981, running for 655 performances.
It did a tour not too long ago with Brian Connolly.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
I don't quite know how that went, but
I think they did it more like the actual show that he put on, didn't he?
Yeah.
With elements of a story.
I think Barnum as a musical is like a circus show, isn't it? Which, though, I mean, those scenes from the movie would be ridiculous.
But yeah, it's like circus and sorry. It's like circus and theatre all rolled into one.
I'm just imagining like when they're doing the Greatest Show song and just they're all them like running from the back of the stage, and then obviously they would end Act 1 with "This Is Me." They'd have to.
Yeah.
And can you imagine just all of like they do in the movie, just all stood on the front of the stage, belting out "This Is Me."
Everyone would just be crying.
Oh my god,
You'd be crying.
I'd be on the floor.
You'd need a 20-minute break.
I know. I just feel like
Stop the show. I need to breathe.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to cope. I generally don't think I'd be able to cope.
It'd be amazing.
Even from the beginning with the wow,
Boom.
and I think the whole audience would join in with that.
That's the thing. Everyone would want to sing along, wouldn't they? Because everybody knows these songs and thinks they are in it when they're in their car.
Oh, that reminds me. In random light bulb, when we saw Bat of Hell in the merchandise stand, they had a little sign saying, "Please don't sing along,
Yeah.
or dance until the end." Yeah, so
I just held that in front of Robin's face the whole way through.
I was very controlled.
I'm joking. There was a woman she was like in the next section. She had a party the whole way through that. She was loving it, and it was lovely to see her enjoying it. But I'm quite glad she wasn't in front of me. She was bopping along and mouthing and playing the drum on her knee. And then in the ending bit, they do say you can join in. I thought she was Meatloaf. She was absolutely loving it. So I think, to be fair, my mum would just join in and think she was there. Yeah. So,
Sorry. That was our news.
news. Okay. All right.
Sorry. Right.
We ought to call this the cold episode. We're all just
We
coughing
could-
and spluttering.
We could just call it the cold. Or the cold never bothered me anyway.
Oh my god, that is so good. But you really need to let all these Frozen jokes go. Just let it go.
That's good as well. But we have return of a segment,
It's bad.
which apparently we have music for. The belt of the week.
I thought it was Spice Girls when you first started playing that. That's so, tell me what you want. I literally thought it was that. I was just about to start singing it. But what on earth is he playing this for?
But yeah, it's belt of the week is back.
Yay!
It's had a hiatus for the last few weeks, mainly because we haven't sorted it out.
We like to waffle about other things.
Yeah, but it's back, and then we were like, who can we feature on the belt of the week? Sheena realised we've only done women so far, and next week will be a very
Special.
woman-orientated
Girl
show.
power.
Sorry, I kind of. So we decided to go for a man, and one of our favourite male belty men is going to get his own show as well.
Oh,
So
yes.
we didn't feature him this time. Sorry,
Hang on, who are you talking about?
Jeremy.
Oh! I thought you were talking about this guy.
No, because we're going to do this, guys.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was a chair. Sorry.
So this guy is a guy who we first came across in the 25th anniversary concert at the O2 of Les Miserables, which was our first experience of Les Miserables. We went to the cinema to see it, and it was amazing. It was live video stream. It was amazing, and we didn't have a programming thing. We didn't know any of the character names or anything, and this guy really stood out in the chorusy bit, and we were like, oh, it's the guy in the white shirt.
Oh, the Angelas costume.
Yeah.
My favourite costume in the world. Love
So
it.
we just knew him as the guy in the white shirt. And then afterwards we Googled his name, and we still referred to him as the guy in the white shirt. But we now know how to pronounce it. So this section is all about Ramin Karimloo. Or
He is.
Karimloo? Karimloo.
Well, we call him Ramin,
We call him Ramin.
but it's actually Ramin.
Ramin. And Ramin is... I should get a bit of info about him, shouldn't I?
He is incredible. He's been in lots and lots of shows. He's very beautiful.
He's like famous for his portrayal of Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so he did Phantom. He was in the... Was he in the DVD of that?
The Albert Hall
Albert
one.
Hall
yeah.
one. Yeah. He was in Les Mis.
Yep.
He didn't do the film, did he?
No.
No.
He's played multiple roles in Les Mis. He's done Valjean. He's done Enjolras. He's done
Marius.
I think he's done Marius, and I think he's done. Has he done Valjean at last? We see each other.
Javert.
Javert. I think he's done Javert as well. I think. Don't hold me on that, but I think he has. But he's famously done Valjean for like a massive tour in America. What else has he done? He's an Iranian-Canadian actor and singer recognized for chiefly his work in West End. He's played the leading male role in both West End's longest-running musicals, Phantom. He's played Raoul and he's played Phantom in the Phantom of the Opera, and he's been Jean Valjean, Enjolras, and Marius in Les Mis.
He was in Love Never Dies, the sequel
Yes.
to Phantom, where he played opposite Sierra Borges. I always say her name wrong. Borges.
Sarah I call her Bogues.
Bogues.
I don't think it's Bogues.
Where she bought him a ukulele just to mess about with in the dressing room, which then led him on to where we saw him live. He started a band, like a bluegrass band, it was called, which met Broadway meets bluegrass. And it was, we saw him live. It came really, really close to us in a local theatre. He was Oh, it's amazing. It was literally like musical theatre meets Mumford & Sons. Country theatre. And him and his band, who were incredible. His percussionist, she was just all over the shop. They did classic theatre songs. So he did Till I Hear You Sing, Old Man River.
Anthem.
Anthem. It's like my favourite song from theatre, one of them. And they spiced it up with, bluegrass, ding-ling-ling-ling. And it was incredible.
Because we saw him in Murder Ballad first, didn't we?
Yeah.
And his understudy in Murder Ballad, who never actually went on for him, which I thought was a bit harsh. They discovered that they could play guitar, so they were jamming in their dressing rooms, and he was in his band to tour with the bluegrass, which was really cool.
He was very good.
He was very good. Is there much more you need to know about Ramin? There's a whole lot of Wikipedia about him. If you want to see him in action, I say you can get the Les Mis thing, or I would recommend getting the Albert Hall version of the Phantom of the Opera, which is an incredible production, and it's got Sierra Bogues in it as Christine, and it's incredible.
It's fantastic.
The way they made it work in the Albert Hall was just stunning, and I think Hadley Fraser's in that, isn't he?
Yeah,
he was Raoul. Mark Evans. Is it Mark Evans?
Yes.
The Good Compare Man.
So, yeah.
Was Piangi. The woman who plays...
she was in Mary Poppins, wasn't she?
Was in Mary Poppins. Yeah, she was incredible. It's a hell of a cast, and it's a stunning production.
It's brilliant. And you can buy it in a double pack with Love Never Dies, that was recorded over in Australia with the guy, I'm sorry, I don't know his name. We saw him in Forbidden Broadway.
Yes.
He's an Australian actor. Excuse me. And that is brilliant. It's the sequel to Phantom, and it really mixes things up and makes you think about the first one. So it's worth buying them in a 2-pack. And it's fantastic.
The music in Love Never Dies is actually it's really good.
Oh, brilliant.
Some of it I prefer to Phantom. Weirdly, I do really like it.
They're very clever because they've taken sort of melodies and things, haven't they, and sort of transferred it across without it being too
obvious.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, so they're both very much worth a watch.
Ramin also featured in a 4-part harmony version of Music of the Night they released, but they also did a Phantom of the Opera version. It's at the end of the DVD, and that features Ramin, John Owen Jones, who is incredible.
We saw him as the Phantom.
Yeah,
brilliant.
No word. Peter Jobeck and Hugh Panaro. I believe the 4 Music of the Night people also included Colm Wilkinson. No, that was Bring Him Home. Colm Wilkinson wasn't in this one. I lied. Ignore me. So... he's played Rajon.
Oh, he was in Chess.
He was in... Was he? When was he in Chess? No. Not the DVD?
No.
Oh, no, he was in Chess. In Florida. Yes, well remembered. He was the Russian-American. He was
Didn't
in
we
it.
have a clip of him playing it?
Yeah, he was in Florida, wasn't he? Recently, in February. They did 3 shows of it.
Yeah, but he's brilliant. So check him out.
Well remembered.
Definitely check him out.
Look at all his productions. Wow.
He's like theatre royalty.
He was Anatoly. There you go. He played Che in Japan this year.
Oh, he would be amazing as Che.
He would be an amazing Che. Oh, I saw him in Anastasia as Gleb Vaganov. Gleb.
I love that name.
Yeah, I didn't like the part though. He was amazing, but I didn't like the part. It wasn't great. But Murder Ballad, he was amazing in Murder Ballad.
And he was opposite Kerry Ellis. So Ramin and Kerry on one stage nearly blew our minds.
It really did. And then throw in the other guy, Michael Xavier.
And
we had the understudy, didn't we?
Didn't we have McQueen?
We hit
Natalie. No. Fix Hamilton Barrett.
We had the girl who's just been announced in Kinky Boots.
Yeah, Natalie McQueen.
Yeah.
She was fantastic.
Yeah, she was the understudy.
I really like her. And she's really funny on Twitter. Yeah, I like her.
Oh.
Yeah, so, and we met him at Stage Door. He's on one of our Stage Door selfies. He's a very beautiful man with a hat on.
He's like the coolest guy in the world.
Like, ever. He came out, signed all the picture on the posters, had a few pictures,
He was
had
just
a
like,
chat.
oh yeah, hey, yeah.
Chilled back, chilled out, laid back.
It was like a November night, so he had like a beanie on and like a leather jacket, and he just looked so cool.
And to make it cooler, he just turned around like it was no issue. Had this massive, like, was it like a big Harley bike?
It's like, yeah, like a proper, like, laid back, like,
Massive
American
motorbike.
bike.
Just kicked it off and went vroom, vroom, like the loudest revs you've ever heard. And just rode off. Like it was not cool. He just got on his bike and went.
We were talking to Kerry at the time, weren't we, I think?
Yeah. And we all just
said,
turned around and looked at him.
And we were like, and she was just like, but yeah, he was lovely. He really like chilled and relaxed, but he was lovely. And what was great about their bluegrass show when we saw it was you could tell they were just really enjoying it.
Yeah.
They weren't doing it. They were doing it because they wanted to. It didn't look like they were doing it because they had to.
And they had like a little chat in between songs, told a few stories, had a laugh.
And I bet they could have just played all night.
Yeah.
I just felt they were just playing, and it could have gone on for hours. It didn't, but it could have done.
I wish it did.
I know, right? So we have a few clips of Ramin's belts. Ramin's belts.
Oh, we got to get out of this.
Sorry, Ramin. If you ever listen to this, we apologise. But we have a few clips. Please don't get me for copyright. They're for review. They're not very long anyway. So this is a clip of him singing Till I Hear You Sing from Love Never Dies.
Which he sang live.
This is a live recording as well of him. I'm not going to say what it's from because it's a bit naughty. But, so this is right near the end. Yeah. Yeah.
That is one of his belts.
That's a hell of a way to end a song. And he's just got such a pure sound up there as well. And it's so easy.
He makes it look like he's just talking.
Yeah. There's a video of him. We couldn't find it. We've been trying to find it. Which he uploaded a while back of them singing From Now On from The Great Showman at one of his bluegrass gigs. It was incredible.
So good.
And he doesn't just hit the high note. He goes up one bit higher just because he can.
But we can't find it. He has released it as a single, but it's not got that sort of rawness and
it sounds too engineered
jazz to it,
doesn't it? He sounds too.
I mean, it's amazing, but it's not.
It's
as good as the other one.
It's not like it is live.
No.
So this is from one of his bluegrass gigs. This is Old Man River. Near the end of this, there's an epic growl in this as well. So be prepared.
He just keeps rolling
I couldn't even hold my breath for that long, let alone sing.
And to that's a big no. And to do that growl bit before it, it's a proper full on. Yeah, he's very special. And then our last clip, I think, is lined up in here. Yeah, so this is from the Albert Hall Phantom of the Opera 25th anniversary thing. This is the end of Act 1, where he does the reprise of All I Ask of You. And the end of this is pretty special. Is it going to play? Wait.
Little circles coming.
I have a beach ball of death. Beach ball of death! Yeah, that's how the end of Act 1 ends, and you just melt. You're like, but it's like the whole thing is insane. That
he just belts his way through it.
Yeah, and the ending, like when we saw Jono and Jones, they're two very different singers, and Ramin's voice is phenomenal, as is John Owen Jones' voice is phenomenal, and the way John Owen Jones spelled at the end of it was phenomenal. So I dread to think what Ramin does on stage. It must be just unbelievable.
So he is this week's Belt of the Week.
We need to finish that off with the Belt of the Week thing, don't we? Belt of the Week. Ramin Karimlu. Yeah, but go check him out. And he's released some albums. He's got some original songs on them and everything, which are really good. I really like his album.
It's really, yeah, it's funky.
It's really.
And his Broadgrass ones are really funky too.
Yes, he's got some released.
Yeah, like 3 mini albums.
Yeah. Oh.
And he does some Les Mis style Broadgrass stuff, which is very good.
Which is very, very good. So we're coming to the end of the show. And look, we filled up a show and we didn't have anything to talk about 10 minutes ago. So, yay! But quickly before we go, big shout outs to people on social media and everything. Huge shout outs to the people who've shared and liked and retweeted us this week with our musical extravaganza thing. A few people of note. Shout out to Aaron James on Twitter. Theatre Monkey. Shout out to Stage Talk, Theatre Hub UK. The Grinning Man retweeted one of our tweets, so big shout out to the Grinning Man, who are about to release their cast album, which is exciting, so go and order that.
Oh, and Danielle Still, who was in Battle Hell.
Yes.
She commented back to us, didn't she?
She did. She replied.
So thank you for that.
And the other guy, Hairy Man.
Oh, Giovanni
liked a few of our other posts.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Which was really cool. He liked I put the video up of us in Jamie. Yeah. And he liked that one, which was cool. I haven't put the one up of Battle of Hell yet. I will do that. So, yeah, big shout out to you guys. Please keep liking and retweeting and stuff. Shout out to my friend Sarah, you know who you are, who has shared some pictures of her meeting some actors on our Facebook page. So I will put those on our website when I get round to it. I've uploaded the Battle of Hell ones. And yeah, so it's the whole stage or selfie thing, which is great. Please send us your selfies. I thought that it could be really cool. Just send us pictures of you at shows. So you selfies outside, views of your seat, like anything, just send them in and we can build this big wall of just a community wall of pictures of different shows and different theatres and stuff like that. I thought that could be quite cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So just send them in and I will get on top of them and sort it out. But email would be a lot easier for me. So please email them to treadingtheboardspodcast@gmail.com. That would be marvellous. So on that note, I think we're at the end of the show.
Excellent.
The music has started. Thank you for joining us again on episode 9 of Treading the Boards. Special episode next week for episode 10.
Yes.
We're very excited. We will have it planned and it'll be really good.
Tune in.
So, all that's left to say is please contact us. Sheena, how can they find us on social media?
Okay, so get in touch on Facebook using Treading the Boards Podcast. Tweet us on Twitter @TreadBoardsPod. And give us an ad on Snapchat @TreadBoardsPod. So definitely get in touch or give us an email.
All the details can be found on treadingtheboardspodcast.com. And I say there's a donate button there if you'd like to donate. Keep the show going, keep us being able to review shows for you, all things like that. That would be amazing. Tune in next week for our special 10th anniversary. 10th show. Special 10th show. We'll probably try and do a special every 10th.
Yeah.
As we go, we could do a special one, couldn't we?
Yep.
Which would be cool. And yeah, until next week, everyone, keep treading those boards.